Hello YouTube and welcome to my channel. If you don't know me, my name is Rune, aka COSPLAYS, and I'm a cosplayer from the UK. Now you probably haven't seen my cosplays before, but if there's one you will have seen, it will be this one. This is by far my most popular cosplay. It's been in like 86th floor TikTok, which got over 1 million views, 350,000 likes. It's also in a Jubilee video with millions of views, and I just happened to find this one day because they never told me about it or anything. If you don't know this character, this is a design I made of Monokuma from Danganronpa, and this is what the character looks like. So, as you can see, I've taken a lot of creative liberties. But unfortunately, I've had a massive problem with plagiarism of this design. I've seen multiple people over the years make full versions of this outfit with like all exactly the same fabrics and placement and everything without tagging me or crediting me. And I've even had someone walk past me at a con in person wearing like a completely ripped off version of this design. And had to do a double take, like, what the? That's so surreal. But anyway, I had a really fun time making this design, and I thought in this video I'll do a few more of different characters, and these are going to be free to use. I'm not going to cosplay them myself, but if anyone's a fan of these designs, feel free to cosplay them and tag me. Okay, let's get started. So I asked on my Instagram what characters people would want to see, and people said Monomi from Danganronpa, who's basically like the good rabbit version of Monokuma. I'm so happy people requested this because, not gonna lie, I was gonna do it anyway. I've always wanted to make like a fancy like Monomi outfit. So I have a wheel to decide what theme this outfit's gonna be. So let's give it a spin. And we got Villain AU, which, not gonna lie, this was really hard to do because she's like the opposite of a villain character. Like, she's literally there to be like the good version of Monokuma. So I kind of struggled to like think of how to make her look villainous. Anyway, I got my canvas all set up. I've got my like blank naked grey model version to like draw the outfits on top of. So the first thing I did was I started with Junko hair, who's like the main villain of the series. Because I thought, like, if this is like a human version of the outfit, giving her Junko hair is giving more like villain. Also, I was having this crazy issue with the lines, because every time I draw a line it would be like underneath the layer below, and I have no idea why Clip Studio was doing that. But I just changed brush and then it was fine, so someone explained this to me. So I gave her the bows that Junko has on her outfit too, and that's like a little bow and then like a little bunny, and I thought that was really cute. Gave her iconic rabbit ears. I tried making one like sort of cut off and ripped, but I just hated the way it looked, so I just gave her like the normal ones that she has in her outfit. Even though it's like villain, she's still like a cute sort of bunny outfit. So I'm referencing both her like magical girl outfit sort of version and the like half and half version. So I gave her this like spiked big collar sort of thing, and I actually kind of liked how it looked, so maybe I'll use this in the future for like another design, because it's how like Monokuma's eye looks, but I ended up removing it in this one because I was just sort of testing some things out. But I was kind of struggling with the villain outfit, because ideally she'd have like a cute magical girl dress, right? Because she flies around and she has a little magical wand. But I started off by adding in her wings, because I was like, I want this silhouette to be kind of cute but still evil. So I wanted her to have the wings. Which, now that I'm watching this back, her half and half version doesn't even have the wings, so I did not need to put myself through that. But they look cute anyway. So I wanted the skirt to be kind of big, like to be similar to my Monokuma design, because I wanted it to be like something you could wear with it, I guess. And the concept was like kind of cutesy at the top, and then the bottom bit I tried to make look like really ripped and kind of like destroyed. at the bottom to make it look a bit more grungy. It has this kind of like circus ringmaster silhouette with the like leotard bit, which I feel like I use that a lot, but I just love how it looks. Like, it looks so nice. Classic bang the thigh highs in there. And then I wanted to have her like either holding like Monokuma's head to like, the story is that she like killed him and took his place. Okay, that's in my villain AU. That's what she did. And then I had the idea to like put the head on the end of her staff, like a sort of like trophy. Like, she's like, oh, I killed him and I win. So I put like the Monokuma head stuck on top of the staff with all these like, I'm envisioning like springs and like the stuffing coming out the bottom, because I thought it would look kind of cool. And then I really don't know what I'm doing there. Oh, I'm trying to fix the line issue, which I did not manage to fix. So I just carried on. I put this little, it's like a symbol she has around her neck in the Magical Girl outfit. I have no idea what it's supposed to be. To be honest, it kind of looks like ovaries or something. So, interesting theme there. But I wanted to tie it into her original design a bit more. So I added that on like the bow around her neck. And it kind of added something around the neck area as well, because it was looking like really empty. Gave her some long gloves, because that just screams villain to me, and also it just looks cool. Like, adds a little bit more interest to the outfit. Okay, then I went in with the colouring. Of course I had to do the like half pink and half white. I didn't want the ears blending in too much, so I made them like a slightly darker pink. The main colour scheme I was going for was like white, pink, and red. And I didn't like how the bunny hair clip like blended in too much, so I made it black and white, as if it's like a bunny Monokuma, because, I don't know, I thought it would stand out a bit more. Added some red in the bow. And the gem in the middle is red on her actual design, so I changed the bow to pink so it would like be a bit different. And I added in some gold. I love a bit of gold in a cosplay, like make it really shiny. I'm making all the pinks darker. I'm very indecisive, as you'll see in this video. I change everything like at least 8 different times. Gotta test some things out. I want to add as much like half pink and half white into the outfit as I can, because I feel like with such a complicated outfit it would get lost kind of easily. So you'll see in my Monokuma, like, there are bits that cross over sometimes. So like I crossed over the lapels here to have like pink on the white side and white on the pink side. But I wanted the majority, like the main big bits of the skirt and everything, to be pink on the right and white on the left. So for the skirt, like, if I was making this as an actual cosplay, this is where I'd go like crazy with the fabrics on the skirt. Like, you know, go to Hobbycraft or whatever, see if they have any cool, like maybe shiny fabrics or patterned fabrics. Like, I just drew them plain here, but I feel like the skirt has to have like the coolest things on it, like the interesting bits. And then I made the bottom bit red to like stand out, I guess. It kind of looks like I wanted the bottom bit to be a bit grungier. So like the outfit's ripped off and it's all red, big boots, and then the top is like her normal outfit. Because if she like turned evil one day and was like, okay, gotta look more evil, gotta make my outfit like more slayful, I feel like you'd start by ripping off the bottom and maybe adding like some red underneath. So it's so hard to make like a pink pastel bunny cutesy character look evil. But I do like how this outfit turned out. I tried black thigh-high boots, but they were very distracting, like with a pink and white outfit. So I tried like pink and white, but I don't know, I'm not really a fan of the boots. I feel like maybe like a darker pink would be good. I tried to do a gradient, but I hated how that looked too. I feel like there's too much going on. Like, I love a gradient in cosplay, but it's gotta be like the main bit. But I knew, even from the start, I knew I wanted to have that, like, the red bottom of the shoes. I can't remember what, like, designer shoe does it. Is it, like, Louboutins or, like... I have no idea. But there's a shoe that has, like, red base on the boots, and I think it looks so cool. So I put that in there. Adding some laces to, like, Put a bit more interest in there. Obviously imagine it's like actual laces and not like terrible crosses that I just drew all the way up. Yes. And I coloured in the wings, half pink and half white. I feel like this would also look good with just like white wings, but I don't know. Putting more of that white and pink half and half in there, always a good idea. Then I coloured in the Monokuma head, and I made the bottom bit the same colour as her staff and cannon, like as if she just stuck up the head on there. And then red gloves, obviously, because it's just so cool. Like, oh, I love a red glove. I really like how that looks. I feel like I changed it to pink and white at some point. Anyway, I just love a red glove, and I feel like it ties in the bottom of the outfit a bit more too, rather than just having like a random ass like red skirt there. Okay, so I went with white and red gloves, which to be honest I quite like the two red as well, but I don't know, which one do you think looks better, because I am so indecisive. And then I did a little bit of like makeup, like probably how I would do the makeup. So if you have like two different contacts, that looks so cool in this kind of cosplay. I like to do like very dramatic makeup for cosplay, so like big eyelashes and stuff. Okay, and here I'm testing out like how it looks with actual skin tones, because obviously the model is grey, you probably won't be grey. If you wanted to do like full face paint, the half pink and half white, I think that would look really cool too. And this is how the final outfit turned out. I think it's pretty cool. Okay, so the next one I had requests for was Shadowheart from Baldur's Gate, and I have cosplayed her before. I feel like this kind of franchise is quite hard to make alternative outfits for, rather than like Danganronpa, who like Monokuma and Monomi are quite simple, whereas Shadowheart already has like a bunch of outfits, so it's like I don't want to like I don't know, rip off their outfits, and making a whole new one seems so random. But I gave it a go. So I spanned my wheel and I got Devil, so Devil Shadowheart, which I love the idea of. So I started off with her whack-ass fringe that she has, like, and then added the crown and her bubble braids that she has. I tried out like doing a devil tail on the braid, but I thought it looked kind of stupid, so I put this like spiked kind of mace on the end instead. I was thinking like a kind of gladiator type outfit would look really cool for this. And I put like some braces on. Every time I see this kind of like wrist thing, I think of that scene from Aladdin with a genie who has the wrist things. Like, I don't know. I used to love that film, but it really just makes me think of that, which is kind of bad because every cosplay has it. So she has this symbol on her camp outfit, which I thought it already looked like a kind of devil head with horns on. So I kept that in and just put that on the front of the like leotard. Added in some like big bat wings. I wanted this to have a really big, bold, like devilish silhouette with like giant wings, because the rest of the outfit's quite simple. I tried adding devil horns on her head, but it looked really out of place with the ponytail, so I added 2 more spikes onto the crown that she already has. I think she wears it in like every outfit, so I don't know, I guess it's just part of her hair at this point. But I added in like 2 more spikes to kind of resemble devil horns. I tried out this like low-rise trousers look, but I didn't like the silhouette. Like, it's not really giving like medieval D&D-ish outfit. It's giving like I'm a gym teacher or something, you know, or like I'm a gym influencer, a gymfluencer, if you will. So I got rid of them and went back to just a leotard again, because you cannot be just like a leotard x thigh-high boots combo. It's just so good. And then she has these lines on her camp outfit trousers, so I thought that would look cool if those were the boots. Like the top of the boots was like this angled strip, and they were slightly like asymmetric. Not asymmetric, what's the word I'm looking for? Like they're higher on the outside of the thigh than on the inside. I thought that was cool. And I added like a devil tail as well. And then I remember she's an elf, so I added like elf ears. I wanted it to be accurate. You will not catch me slipping with the round human ears on Shadowheart. I tried out some hoop earrings, but that didn't really fit that outfit. And it was all kind of, like, because her hair's already got so much going on, I didn't want the earrings to like take away from that, so I ended up just keeping it as like a really simple stud. I mean, maybe like swords or something would look cool. but there's quite a lot going on around her head with the ponytail and the mace. So I added this like, what's it called? Barbed wire choker, because it was giving devil, gladiator fighting, like, kind of, I think it fit in with the outfit. I drew it really badly, but you know what? Little heel, obviously, and some leg braces to match the arm ones, because I like the look of like kind of chunky like leg accessories and arm accessories, especially with such a simple outfit. I think it adds quite a lot. So I made them like really spiky. The perspective on those is so whack, but like I'm thinking like spiky metal arm braces. It's giving less devil at this point and more like WWE costume, but that's okay. Okay, then I started colouring, added her hair in there just to get like a feel for the colours. She already has black hair, so I didn't want to just make the whole outfit just like pitch black, because I feel like it would look really like blending all together, you know? So I went with this kind of dark grey, which a lot of her outfits seem to use. Like her camp outfit is sort of a darker grey. It would be cool to find like a really nice, maybe like shiny leathery fabric for this, for the leotard bit. I feel like it goes with the vibe of the outfit. I made all of the little embellishments silver. I feel like she's a silver person. You know that TikTok trend that's like, the moon is silver, I love silver. That can be her. And then, because she also has gold embellishments in a lot of her outfits, and there was way too much silver going on as well at this point. I made the leg and the leotard bits gold. Definitely I could have played around more with like how much gold and how much silver is in there, but because she already has some canon silver bits like the crown and the thing on her chest, like I wanted both in there. And I did red wings, but I thought it looked really out of place with the outfit, so I went for this kind of grey with a red tint at the end instead. Because I feel like black wings, you wouldn't be able to see them, or you wouldn't be able to see the outfit. So, maybe like a dark grey with red. I cleaned it up a little bit. Oh yeah, that causes many problems later, so I don't know why I did that. I did like her classic smoky eye and like darker coloured lipstick. I feel like you really need like gothic kind of makeup with this look. And then I tried it out with some different skin tones to sort of see how it would look. I feel it would be so cool to try this with the white hair that she has as well. And I forgot that I was going to do this, so the ear that I put on a whole different layer was so annoying. I'm not a massive fan of how this one turned out. It is a very cool outfit though. It's very, very much less like intricate than the other ones. Okay, I'm really excited about this next one. Ed suggested Digital Circus, so I think Pomni has the coolest concept here, who's the main character. So I span the wheel. And I got Devil, which we just had. So, not to cheat, but I did spin it again this time. And it landed on casual wear, which I was so excited about this. I feel like she has such a good design to like make other designs out of. I'd love to see some really crazy like Pomni AU sort of cosplays, because you can use all that like circus and clown imagery, which is just mwah, chef's kiss. So I started here with, I had like so clear in my head like what the makeup would look like. So I've seen some really cool like clown makeup with this kind of white heart on the face, and then obviously her blush. I tried out some different like eyeshadow and lipstick colours. I'm a big fan of the two-toned lip for Pomni and any kind of like more cartoonish character. I tried out some different clown makeup, but I wasn't really loving how any of it looked. Like it was giving like mime rather than clown girl. I think I changed the makeup a bit later. But I started drawing in her hair. I added this big like star hair clip, because I feel like she'd be wearing all these like really cute accessories for like a casual outfit. I drew like her hair in the shape of the hat she has, and before anyone comes to me, I know she can't take the hat off in canon, okay? But it's a casual outfit, like this is like as if she was a human, right? So I made her hair in the shape of a hat, and I added these little pom-poms because she has them on the end of her hat, and I thought it would be really cute. I added this clown collar and like a poofy like puff sleeve shirt, and I wanted to have like dungarees that were like done up on one side and have the other side like falling down, because I just really love how that looks. I kind of struggled to actually draw it, but I got there eventually. And then I gave her these kind of like clownish shaped looking dungarees. By the way, this whole outfit, I was very inspired by someone I follow called Shandylions, who does a lot of like different clown outfits, and she makes clown suits and things. So, love your outfits if you're watching this. Like, I didn't directly reference any of them, it was just from memory what I've seen. But I know she has like a bunch of clown suits. And so she also sells them if you want to cosplay this, maybe buy one of her clown suits. But anyway, I finished drawing the dungarees and I wanted to have stripes on them with red and blue, so I mean a lot of her outfit has stripes on, so it made sense to me. I added a bunch of bracelets in. I thought these could be like glow sticks or really kind of cool and like bracelets. I added it in like a candy bracelet because it just felt very like circus, like fun vibes to me. Added in some like details on the belt and things. So for this one, I drew the mun. What the heck is the mun? I drew the moon and sun characters that are in Digital Circus because I wanted to have some sort of reference to like the actual like show in it. I tried out a little pointy elf shoe and I hated that, so we're not doing that. Yeah, so it's not that many references to the show, but I thought like the moon and the sun are such like nice little imagery. I did these kind of, the shoes are giving like Preminger shoes from Barbie, or like court jester like medieval-y type shoes, because I felt like it fit with the character, and her boots in the actual show are like very plain, so I wanted to make it a bit more interesting. For the socks, I did one sock roll down and one like all the way up, because I like the kind of slightly chaotic vibes. It's like I feel like she would have that, and I just like how it looks as well, with like one sock roll down. And I coloured that in yellow. Because her main colours on her outfit are blue, red and yellow, which I think are kind of hard to like make look good together. So I did use like a lighter sort of yellow for the shirt, I think. Dungarees obviously going to be red and blue. And striped, which very fun and very circus, if I do say so myself. I would like, actually I don't think I would wear this if I wasn't her. I would definitely cosplay this though. But the red and blue and the yellow, I don't know about it. But she pulls it off, I think. So I made the pockets at first red and blue, because I wanted them to stand out a little bit more. And I think I ended up making them yellow to make them stand out. But the inside of the dungarees I made like a slightly darker red. There we go. A nice yellow pocket to stand out a bit more, and to like tie some more yellow into the outfit, because it's looking very red and blue at the moment. Fixing up my busted dungarees a little bit. So the yellow shirt was looking a bit bright to me, so I did like a more pastel type yellow. I was thinking about adding the hat on this design, but it just feels so much for like what's meant to be a casual outfit. Like, who is wearing a giant jester hat outside? And if you are, I'm so sorry. You're probably slaying. But I thought the hair was cute. I keep going on about the hair, I'm sorry, I will stop now. Anyway, the sun and the moon I made yellow and like sort of greyish, because that's the colour of the sun and the moon in the show. I didn't reference them either. I could definitely have made them more like accurate. I think if I made this cosplay and I modelled the keychains out of like clay or something, I would make them like actually look like the show characters. Her bracelets, I made a mixture of red, blue and yellow, and then I decided I wanted to have half of them like red on one arm and blue on the other. Because I made the dungarees striped instead of half red and half blue, I wanted to tie that back in somehow. So bracelets. I mean, feel free to put like way more bracelets on. Like, you could really have fun with this. Like, find a bunch of like clown themed jewelry. I think that'd be so fun. And I made the pom-poms red and blue to get a bit of red and blue back into her hair because I made her hair brown. So I was gonna originally make them yellow because the pom-poms on her hat are yellow, but it was just the whole face was so much yellow with the hair clip and the collar, and there was like no red and blue at all. So I like how the red and blue looks. I coloured in her hair like dark brown. Gave her her classic like 2 strips of fringe that she has. Added a little swirly on the wig because of course. And this is when I remembered that she has, like in the design, she has like long eyelashes on the bottom on one side and on the top on the other side. So I added that in. I feel like I would do this with makeup if I was doing this cosplay. Or like draw them on instead of have big lashes. Although I have made lashes out of paper before and that's worked really well. And I added some little pom-poms on the front to give more clown vibes. Gotta refine that crotch shading, am I right? And it looked a bit too simple to me, so I added in these little points, which, like it's kind of meant to resemble like how a circus tent looks, but it also looks a bit like how her hat looks. And I liked how these look. So have you ever seen like those shorts where it has like deliberately ripped off pockets? It was that was my inspiration for this too. It was very 2000s. So I added these in. I really liked how this made the outfit look. It was giving a bit more interesting. Here I am trying to make the insides yellow and it looks awful, so. And then if I was cosplaying her, she has like those red and blue eyes, like contacts, but I've seen a lot of cosplayers do red on one side and blue on the other. I think that's kind of easier to do because it's really hard to find red and blue like checkerboard contacts. I forgot to write casual on the reference picture, which shouldn't be my priority in this case. Just let it be. But there we go. Put some sunglasses on her. Okay. Then I tried out some different skin tones on the model. And I made the hair a bit darker to make it like blend less. I think I've seen a lot of cosplayers use like black hair for her too, so I like how that looks. So you've got some options. Because personally, I don't like wearing wigs that are too similar to my skin tone, but that is just personal preference. Just because it kind of blends in a bit. There's also the option of like face paint, because you could make your paper white like face and body basically, like she has in canon. But I feel like because it's a casual outfit, I would probably go with just the face paint if it were me doing it, but obviously personal preference. Okay, and the last one, which ended up being my favourite, my friend Laura, my queen, suggested Has-Been Hotel, so I went with the main character Charlie. And I had to spin a couple times because I kept getting the same ones that I just got. Like I got casual outfit and I was like, come on. But I got pirate, which I'm so excited about. Oh my gosh, I was hoping to get pirate this whole time. I just love pirate outfits so much. So we're drawing Captain Morningstar. Let's go. I just feel like there's so much you can do with like a fun little pirate AU. So I brought up both of her outfits that she has, like her demon form and her regular outfit. And this was probably one of the easiest to colour for me because the colours ended up very similar to her actual outfit. But I'm jumping ahead a little bit there. So the first thing I started with was a pirate hat, because to me this was like the most important part of the outfit. I was like, I gotta get that hat right to really give pirate captain, you know? And I struggled for so long to draw this hat. I was like, how do you draw a pirate hat? Like I drew a cowboy hat and then I was like, that is not right. I had to look up a reference. Why is it so hard to draw a pirate hat? Like I still don't even really know what shape that's supposed to be. But I wanted the points at the top, which they have, to kind of look like her horns that she has in her like demon form. And then I added this like eye with the wings to the front of the hat, which is a reference to that's how the hotel looks in the show, because it has this big eye and wings on like the very top of the hotel. So I thought that would be a cool little Easter egg to put in there. I ended up not really liking how the wings looked, like it was fighting the silhouette of the hat. So I just added them in as feathers instead, like big white feathers. Because I love like just the hugest feather you can find on like a pirate hat. It's just so cool. So I added these in. I put them on both sides because the eye has wings on both sides, but I hated how that looked too. So I just put them all going kind of off to one side. I feel like in the actual cosplay this would be going backwards rather than to the side like it is here. But I really don't know why I started colouring this in. I guess I was jumping ahead a bit much, but I wanted the hat to be like a dark browny red to look like an actual hat. And the eyeball, I coloured it like how it is in the hotel in the show. And added this little bandana in underneath with the lighter red that she has on her jacket. And I actually love how the colours of that look on the feathers. Now that I'm looking at it again, it's giving like angel dust. Like if angel dust had feathers, like that would be them. She probably like ripped them out of his hair or something. I kind of didn't realise that that's the exact colours that his whole design is. But if anything, they're close friends, so it makes sense. I added this big like collar because I wanted her outfit to be kind of captain looking, so I started off with like a waistcoat. I didn't want it to stray too far from her actual outfit, like shape-wise, so I feel like a waistcoat is a good compromise to like a suit jacket, but in a more piratey way. And then I really went crazy with the skirt. Like I found this like really cool picture on Pinterest of like this really layered looking medieval like folded gathered skirt. So I made a kind of similar vibe one, which is kind of like different layers like bunched up, and I just really liked how this looked. So she's got that one leg out, and I kind of like the asymmetric kind of silhouette it gives. And then I gave her like a piratey boot. You know the type. Piratey boot. I don't know what it's called really, but little heel, little lace up. I tried adding in her devil tail somewhere, and then I tried tying it around her wrist like a sort of weapon or something, but it just wasn't really tying in with the whole design. I feel like pirate and devil don't really go together that well. I didn't like it, so I got rid of it. And then I remembered like she has hooves in the show, and I was thinking at this point that it didn't really look similar enough to her character. I wanted to get a bit more like recognizable Charlie aspects in there. So I decided to make the shoes into like those like hoof shoes. So you get like a heelless shoe, and then you make the toe part of it like look like hooves. And I thought this looked kind of better. And I really like when people redesign Charlie and give her more like goat-like aspects. And then I decided to put a Kiki tattoo on her arm. I could probably have added more tattoos, but I didn't want to make it look really complicated and busy. But it'd be cool to have like a whole sleeve of like has-been inspired tattoos. I think that would just be so sick. So Kiki is like the little, like if anyone hasn't watched the show, it's like this cat, but it turns into the key to the hotel as well. I just quite like the imagery of it. I think it ties in with the hat, the eyeball on the hat a little bit as well. So she's got a little Kiki tattoo, and I just think it's cute. I really want someone to give her razzle dazzle tattoos as well. So I started colouring. I wanted the waistcoat to have stripes to like add a little bit of texture in there. Like too many block colours, I think. Like especially when it's all the same colour, kind of makes everything blend a little bit. So I thought like having a little pinstripe waistcoat would be cute. And I used like the red from her suit and a slightly darker red. And I really like how this kind of ended up like turning out. It's giving like Alistair a little bit as well. I think he has pinstripes on his coat anyway. I'm pretty sure he does. And I add it in like these little like these little sleeve bits, which I see on like kind of Ren Fair outfits quite a lot. Because it's like a off the shoulder sleeve. And then the skirt, I wanted to kind of like have it tie into her demon outfit where she has a red skirt with a black strip on the bottom. So I made this red with like, it's actually a very dark brown on the ends of it to like add a bit of interest, a few layers, and not have everything just be red. I made this like holstery bit, what's it called, like a garter on the leg that you can see, and gave it that like iconic kind of piratey buckle bit. This would definitely look better in real life if it was like a nice shiny gold, because it just looks yellow there. And then I put another garter below it with a, like, the concept for this was like a slightly transparent stocking. Like, you know when people wear like dark brown tights and they're kind of see-through? I kind of really like how that looks. And I made the boots white. And I coloured in her little Kiki tattoo. Now that I think about it though, the white boots might not be the best idea if you're face painting the whole thing, your whole body to be white, because it's giving flesh. But I do like how it looks in the whole outfit. And I made the bottom bits dark so it looks like hooves. And I gave her some dark brown gloves, which are also kind of semi-transparent to like go with the tights. And I feel like, or you could even make them like fishnets. I think that'd be really cool, like fishnet gloves and a fishnet sock. Because it's a pirate themed one, I added a bunch of rings and jewellery in. I feel like when I see like pirate captain concepts, they always have a bunch of rings and bracelets and just like bling, you know. I did the same with her necklace. I did this ages ago, but the necklace is kind of supposed to look like the heart on her demon outfit. Definitely more gold around the necklaces would be cool too. Added in this brown belt with a little like side pouch on it, and a little dagger as well. It'd be very cool if you had like a fake gun or a fake, like maybe even like a, what's that sword that pirates use, like a scimitar. I love a weapon in a pirate outfit. And then I added in a little bit of like makeup concept to look like how I would probably do it if I cosplayed her. I really like the big graphic eyeliner, and obviously you have to have her really iconic like little blush circles. They look so good. And then I added in her hair. I wanted to keep the hair kind of the same, so she's recognizable, because it's like an AU outfit. So I kept her hair in the big braid that she has, but I pulled it around to the front so it would interfere with the collar less, and I kind of like how a braid down the side looks. So I adjusted this a little bit. It's like a little bit smaller than her actual braid is in the show, but I feel like because it's down the front, it needs to like not hide the whole outfit. But yeah, I actually really ended up liking how this hair looked. And then I added like the streaks she had. She has like white, pink, and blonde in her hair. And I think this ties in really well with the feathers too, which wasn't even intentional, but I just really liked how it ended up looking. Of course, gotta have the iconic two-toned lip. And I coloured in her dagger. I made it like, I think I ended up making it like a light gold colour, because silver didn't really go. Anyway, here's how it would look if you were doing the whole face painting, putting the real effort in, first of all. And then here it is with different skin tones if you were going for that instead and you don't want to face paint your whole body, which is totally fair. So here's how it would look. And there we go, there's the finished design and the final design for this video. So I love how this one turned out. This is my absolute favourite. If I was going to cosplay one of them, I would do this one, but I do just love pirates. So here's how they all look. Let me know which one your favourite is and if you would ever consider cosplaying any of these. Also give me suggestions for both characters and AUs to put on the spinner for next time if I do another one of these ever. It's just so much fun. Thanks so much for watching, and like and subscribe, and good luck with all your future cosplay endeavours. Bye, thanks for watching!